Welcome to our Oak Grove STEAM Academy second grade virtual curriculum night. Please scan the QR code to sign in and let us know you watched this presentation. Here's our Oak Grove administration. We have Principal Penny Valle and Assistant Principal Lee Patty and all the ways you can contact them. Meet the second grade team. We have Mrs. Hernandez, Mrs. Clower, Mrs. Carter, Mrs. Johnson, and Miss Hilligoss, and all the ways to contact us. We also have Mrs. Lang for EIP and Mrs. Ashworth for ESOL. Here are the second grade student expectations. All second grade students are expected to, number 1, be respectful, number 2, be safe, number 3, be responsible, and number 4, be kind. We have positive behavior plans for each of our classrooms. Some of us use Class Dojo. Some of us use tickets for when we see positive behavior. And we also have school-wide SOAR Dojo points that are given out by non-homeroom teachers that go towards our NEST points. We are the Determined Eagles. That is kindergarten and second grade. We also have plans for repeated disruptive behaviors, such as recess laps to reflect on our behavior, teacher conferencing inside or outside of the room, or alternative assignments, and if it gets too out of hand, office discipline referrals.
Some important second grade parent procedures to go over. Please check your child's red communication folder every day and make sure this folder returns to school daily too. Please use the parent communication sheet in the front pocket of the red communication folder to notify your child's teacher of any transportation changes. We check those sheets every day and we check the red folders every day. Please also check the parent communication sheet daily for notes from your child's teacher about how well the day went. If there's nothing mentioned, then everything was good. But if we struggled on something that day or we had a behavior issue, then a note may be made by the child's teacher and we want to notify you of that. And please be sure to send a water bottle with a tight-fitting lid to school every day with your child. And also make sure that they have a snack at school every day. We do have a few extras, but once they run out, we don't have any extras all the time. What are standards? Well, standards are a list of topics and skills that must be covered during the course of a school year. Each grade level has their own set of standards for each content area. So that would cover math, ELA, so that's reading and writing, science and social studies as well. We will be following the state-required Georgia Standards of Excellence, GSE, for reading, language arts, math, science, and social studies this year. You can read a complete list of these standards for the year at the link below. What is curriculum? Curriculum is the how we teach the standards and the resources that we use to teach them. Our curriculum is created by the Cherokee County School District's Curriculum and Instruction Department.
For ELA reading and writing, we follow the Georgia Standards of Excellence. In reading, we have Foundations, which is a daily phonics instruction and practice on different phonics skills. CCSD-RCD units, there are 6 total throughout the whole year, and they will focus on fiction and nonfiction. For our reading workshop, we do read alouds, mini lessons, center work, guided reading with small group instruction with the teacher, and we have independent reading in the media center, which we will visit every other week. For writing, we focus on informational, narrative, and opinion writing, and we will visit each genre twice throughout the whole year. In our writing workshop, we have mini lessons, independent writing, conferencing with the teacher, word study. Our ELA block is a total of 120 minutes. On the left, you will see the Cherokee County School District Instructional Reading Level Guide. For second grade, we would like kids to be in the proficient or distinguished, which is the blue and the green. At the beginning of the year, students should be on a J, and at the end of the year, we would like kids to be on a level M, so they are ready for third grade.
How can my child log on to RAS Kids at home? Well, we have a step-by-step explanation of how to log on at home. So step 1 is go to the Oak Grove Elementary School homepage. The link is provided in this slide. Then step 2, scroll down just a little bit and under the Students heading, click on Learning Tools. Step 3 is select the ES Student Resources. It will be on the left side of the screen. And then step 4 is click the RAS Plus icon. Step 5 is click Login with Active Directory, which has the red, blue, green, yellow box, which is the Windows icon, and enter your school username followed by @CherokeeK12.net, and then enter your school password, and you should be able to access RAS Kids at home.
Our math block is 90 minutes, and we follow the Georgia Standards of Excellence. We focus on adding and subtracting 2- and 3-digit numbers, solving 1- and 2-step word problems, arrays as repeated addition, geometry, fractions, graphing, and measurement. During our math workshop, we have mini lessons, center work, small group instruction with the teacher. We also had number talks. We use iReady, and they should be completing 45 minutes weekly on iReady. And then we also use manipulatives, real-life connection, and 3-act tasks.
How can my child log on to iReady at home? Here are some helpful steps to be able to access iReady. Step 1 is go to the Oak Grove Elementary School homepage, and the link is provided on this slide. Step 2, scroll down a little bit and look under the Students heading and find Learning Tools and click on the little wrench. Step 3, select the ES Student Resources, which will be found on the left side of that screen. After you click on that, step 4 is find the iReady icon and click on that icon. And finally, click Login with the Active Directory, which has the little Windows logo with the red, green, blue, and yellow squares. Enter your school username, which is the S lunch number, followed by @CherokeeK12.net, and then enter your school password, and you should be on iReady.
Each day, students will get 45 minutes of science. Some topics that we focus on are life cycles of plants and animals, forces of motion, scientific method, environmental changes, properties and changes of matter, and the sun, stars, and moon. We will have hands-on labs, science literature. We will be practicing the engineering design process, or EDP. Weekly, we will have our PBL, which is problem-based learning. We will be using Mystery Science and Discovery Ed for resources while writing in our interactive STEAM journal daily. This is our engineering design process, or EDP. There are 7 different steps: ask, research, imagine, plan, create, improve, communicate. This year, our class will complete a year-long STEAM project about changes in plants and animals. Other STEAM activities that we will work on is making a habitat for pollinators by growing and planting milkweed and lavender to attract monarch butterflies. Students will also get 20 minutes daily of social studies. We follow the Georgia Performance Standards, and some of the topics that we will cover will be the regions of Georgia, historical figures from Georgia like Martin Luther King Jr., Juliet Gordon Low, James Oglethorpe, Mary Musgrove, Amachichi, Sequoyah, Jackie Robinson, Jimmy Carter. We will also learn about the Cherokee and Creek Native Americans, rules and laws, government, and economics like goods, services, and scarcity. We use Georgia Studies weekly newspapers that can be found on campus.
Special area teachers. This is from left to right. We have Karen Sawyer for PE, April Lammers for art, Christy Cook for our STEAM lab,
and Angela Topper with music. All students attend one class with a specials area teacher per day. The classes are on a 6-day rotation.
Here are our lovely ladies who are ESOL team. ESOL means English as a Second Language, and these ladies do a fantastic job helping all of our students here at our school.
Media Center. Our media specialist is Miss Denise Lewis. The Media Center is now open to all students and teachers. Students are already checking out books. Kindergarten, 1 book that will stay in their classroom. First grade, 1 book each. 2nd through 5th grade students, 2 books each. Books are due every 2 weeks. Please ask your students about their library books so they have an opportunity to share and develop a love of reading. Please email me, Mrs. Lewis, if you would like to volunteer in the Media Center 2nd quarter. Meet the AIM/ACE gifted teacher. 2nd grade AIM day is Monday. We have Miss April Bryant. Her email: Academic Cognitive Enrichment, or ACE, is a critical thinking and extension small group that meets weekly. This fall, we are serving students in grades 1, 2, and 5. Students are identified with school-generated data. Eligible students receive letters to notify parents of participation. Speech-language pathologist. We have Emily Lewis and Stephanie Markowski, and all the ways to contact them. This is our school counselor, Miss Janine Anderson. She serves as our 2nd grade counselor and also the counselor for kindergarten, 3rd, and 5th grade. She teaches monthly guidance lessons, counsels individuals as needed, runs small groups as needed, advocates for teacher and student wellness, collaborates with staff and outside agencies to assist families with various needs, facilitates character education and CCSD cares, and assists with our food pantry. This is our school counselor, Kristen Robury. She is the counselor for kindergarten, 1st, and 4th grades. She teaches monthly guidance lessons, counsels individuals as needed, runs small groups as needed, advocates for teacher and student wellness, collaborates with our staff and families to ensure our students have the supports needed to be their best selves, and serves as the Section 504 coordinator. Parent Engagement Facilitator, Anna Mursahin. As Oak Grove's Parent Engagement Facilitator, Anna is available to provide you with resources so that you can help your students' academic improvement at home. Anna also presents a variety of trainings during the year to keep you informed on ways to create and maintain a partnership between school, parents, and students. Please visit our Family Resource Center to borrow resources that will help you work with educators in the academic success of your students. Instructional Lead Strategist. This is Lauren Cockavone. As Oaks Grove ILS, she analyzes student assessment data and plans professional development for teachers that will support our students' academic needs. She also helps train teachers on how to implement CCSD's curriculum. I make sure teachers are comfortable with the action steps in our school improvement plan so that we are prepared for the support student growth and achievement. Please take a look and consider all of our volunteer opportunities. We have opportunities for the Media Center, Fall and Spring Bedford Falls Book Fair, Shelving Books, Weeding Books, and Read Across America Week. You can join our PTA. We have volunteers for the clinic to help with hearing and vision testing. In our cafeteria, you could sell ice cream on Fridays. In the office, you could help make copies, help in the office, make bulletin boards, and campus beautification. You could also volunteer in our classroom to help with our classroom duties, volunteer as a chaperone for field trips and class parties.
At this time, your child will have a personal conference with you at home about his or her learning goals for the year in reading and in math. If you have any questions about your child's progress, please use the Sign Up Genius link that your child's homeroom teacher emailed to request a parent-teacher conference. These conferences will either be virtual through Microsoft Teams or it can be a phone conference. Please note what your preference is for a virtual conference or if you would like for it to be a phone conference on this Sign Up Genius. You can also request conferences throughout the year by emailing your child's teacher and they will schedule a time and date with you.
Please scan the QR code to give us feedbacks on this presentation and suggestions for the future presentations.